Hello Internet Allies, how are you doing? The other day I was on a video call with my friend and I was like chilling in my room, and basically he was asking me about like all the plushies I had on my bed, and this kind of gave me the idea of basically showing you guys some of my favourite ever plushies. I mean, if I showed you like all the plushies I've ever owned, then we would be here like all day. This video would be like hours long because I love plushies so much. They are so cute and cuddly. I'm definitely more of a plushie person than an action figure person. I love them loads. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. So these are going to be like about 10 or so of my favourite ever plushies, and why basically they're my favourite ever plushies. So I'd say like my top 2 ever plushies ever are probably these two cutesies, like Pooh Bear and Yoshi. I just love cuddling with these two because I just feel like even though they are like from different worlds, Disney, Nintendo, I feel like Pooh Bear and Yoshi, if they knew each other, they would be best friends because they are both so cute, so very loyal. They love eating. They're just so cute and I love them both so much. So does my mum. So basically, yeah, these two definitely remind me of my mum. So that's basically why these two are like my favourites. So the next couple of plushies I'm going to show you are plushies I've had since I was very little, and they were like my favourites, like my absolute favourites when I had them. And they're still some of my favourites now, to be honest. So basically we've got Squirtle, who is my favourite Pokemon. Also, there's my favourite Digimon as well, Gabumon. This one's a bit more worn out, but you know, at least he's had a lot of love. So basically I was like obsessed with Pokemon and Digimon as a kid, and in some ways I still am obsessed with both of those things now. And moving on to characters that I am obsessed with, I've got a couple of plushies of like my favourite character ever, Sonic the Hedgehog. So this larger one I had first, so this was from when I was about 11 I think, and when I went to Alton Towers, and my dad was able to get this one for me, so thanks Dad, that's amazing of you, Dad's really amazing. And this one on my right, this one was from Build-A-Bear from a few years ago. This one's a bit more recent, a bit more smaller and easier to cuddle, but like I love them both still the same. Another Pokemon plushie I have that I really love is this one of Giarachi. So a few years ago for Pokemon's 20th anniversary, they released monthly plushies of mythical Pokemon. And this one's my favourite because this one came out in April of that year, which is my birthday month, so obviously special connection. He's very much star-shaped as well, which I love. And I think he's based on like, you know, basically if you wish upon a Giarachi, your wish is sure to come true as well. So I think that's basically the lore behind him. Or he's basically supposed to grant wishes or something, or he's supposed to be like really lucky or something like that for those who see him. So yeah, I really do love him, and he's also really cute as well. And of course, like, he is star-shaped, so he can be like a shooting star. Woo! So yeah, so another one of my secret obsessions from my youth is Neopets, and I ended up finding this Scorchio from Neopets from a car boot sale, so I just had to have this one. And I think it's a talking one. I think it still works to this day now, actually, as well. Let's try it out.
Hi, I'm a Scorchio.
His cheeks light up as well.
Scorchios are mighty dragons from the world of Neopia. I feel like flying. If you need a great friend, I'm your guy.
I just wish Neopets would just make a comeback because it was so great. So the next plushie I'm going to show you is this lovely Piglet plushie, which ironically is bigger than my Winnie the Pooh plushie, but never mind. And this was from Disney Store's Wisdom range, which they released a couple of years ago. And each month they would release merchandise based on like an inspirational like Disney quote. And this was April, so yet again my birthday month. And this actually has one of my favourite quotes from any Disney movie or just really in life, which is, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." I really love this quote. It's a very empowering and inspirational quote as well. I think it's great for Piglet as well, because I think sometimes Piglet, out of everybody, I think he probably needs to remind himself of this the most. Even though I know Christopher Robin says it to Pooh, but I think it can also apply to Piglet, or really anybody from the 100 Acre Wood. So the final few I'm going to talk about are ones that are from my travels, and they're all like Disney themed, so it's going to be great. So the first of these three is Yoda Stitch. So I got him last time I went to Walt Disney World back in 2015, and I love him. I think it's a great like combination of characters, like Stitch is Yoda as well. Stitch is one of the most popular Disney characters. Yoda's one of the most popular Star Wars characters. Also, I think Stitch Yoda could give Grogu a run for his money based on cuteness as well. Aw, I mean, both of them are so precious anyway, so there you go. But yeah, I do love this plushie so much because it's just so unique, so creative. I love it so much. Next up is this Pride Mickey. So this came out a couple of years ago, I believe. And this was the year I came out as pansexual, so this plushie does have a lot of meaning to me. I bought this in the Disney store in Dublin, and this was basically when the Pride merch for the Disney store had just come out. I have him now like sitting on my windowsill now. To basically just give like the streets a bit of colour, really, to be honest, for people or children who like happen to look in my bedroom window or whatever. And I think that's definitely important to do that, like especially after like 2020 and stuff like that. And the final plushie I'm going to show you is this Lady Liberty Minnie Mouse, and I got this from the Disney store in New York, and I think that's the only place you can actually get this like Disney plushie as well. And I just wanted something to like commemorate my time in New York, and I think this plushie does that perfectly. I think it's also like a very creative way to represent New York through Disney as well, so I really do appreciate this plushie as well, like, you know, and I do love it a lot. And it's kind of like when I'm sad, I can just kind of look at this plushie, give it a cuddle, and you know, just basically just think back on happier times. Anyway, thank you very much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any plushies in the comments below. Please let me know what your favourite plushies are, what plushies you hold most dear to your heart. Please let me know what your favourite of my plushies is too. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, keep smiling. Bye bye!